Welcome back. So, as I was saying in the other Fatalis video, I'm gonna show how to fight this guy without the need for any Fatalis gear. This is all monsters that you can fight before Fatalis, because Fatalis is technically the final boss, even though you can fight him before you can fight Runer, Nergigante, and them. Yeah, this is the build I have right here. You know, Raging Brachydios, Gold Rathalos, to Alatreon still, because I know no one likes fighting him. He can be fun at times, but it's a lot of just stuff you gotta worry about when fighting him. And then here's some of the skills I got. You know, you can slot it into, you can change whatever you want. The reason I put some stuff into quick sheath, because if you're gonna be using the longsword, you're gonna want to sheath your weapon really fast and stuff. I could have put the rest into just crit eye, but I wanted to keep that. And then you need heavy artillery when you're using the roaming ballista, and the dragon resistance that just comes with Alatreon stuff. Alright, so let's start this. Yeah, so the things you want to worry about really is just make sure you're good at dodging Fatalis' attacks. Most of them are pretty simple to dodge, except this one fire move where he kind of he'll put his neck kind of straight and then bounce back, and then he'll do a little sweeping flame where he'll just sweep, from the side. That one's pretty hard to dodge because it has a pretty big lingering hitbox, or I guess hurtbox. And then these are the mantles too. Forgot to mention that, and then Challenger Charm 5. And so alright, let's start. And then I already ate. Actually, did I? Let me make sure if I have something like that. No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's get into it. So yeah, since if you're going to be doing it solo, you don't have to worry about slotting in anything for flinch free. So you don't have to worry about flinching your teammates. If you do, I would say it would be pretty good if one of your teammates has a mostly support build. So when you're fighting him, you're not, or if you're taking a bunch of damage, you're not just getting destroyed immediately. And then yeah, add the Shaver Jewel on too. You really want that. You really want the Shaver Jewel so you don't have to cling onto his body twice. Because clinging onto his body will cause his sometimes cause his AI to go for the body slam like that. Because if you get hit with that, you get knocked down and he can pretty much kill you. It seems like I haven't tested it, but it seems like he will just aim at you if you fall down. So be careful. I would weaken the head right now, but I'm going to wait a little bit just so I can get this free charge up. But yeah, if you have the longsword, you'll have a bit of an easier time doing this. Mainly because, oh, this is the attack I was talking about right here. So that right there has gotten me killed several times. Mainly because you think you'll dodge it, but sometimes you'll dodge right into the flame. But yeah, you just want to focus on, like I said, dodging. If you have the longsword, parry when you can. Obviously, don't try to parry too many attacks, because there's some of them where they're meant to catch you off of a parry attack. If you try to parry his little charge blast before he goes up in the air, there is a chance he could still get hit. Well, there's the attack. Superman dive. Nice. So yeah, like I said, I almost, literally, talking about that attack, I almost died. But yeah, you have 30 minutes, obviously take your time, but don't be afraid, or don't be upset if you faint, because this guy is very hard. He's supposed to be the ultimate challenge. And then one thing you also want to do is when he's up in the air, not up in the air, but when he stands up on his hind legs, you want to bait out a cone. There's a way to do it, it just takes a little bit of time to do it, but it is very much worth it. Dang, I hit most of his neck. But as you can see right there, even when I ain't technically hit his head, the neck is also a hitbox as well, so you'll do reduced damage. Alright, let me see if I can get it right here. So you kind of want to stand at a medium distance. Medium to long distance. Sometimes he'll do the charge fireball. Other times he will go for the cone. But it also depends on like your power element. Yeah, like that. Perfect. Use this to just get a good amount of attack in. Just watch. Oh, that's not fair. I hit the neck. Just watch out because there is like a little pool of exploding lava right there. So that will do damage. But yeah, like I said, it's getting good at this guy takes quite a bit of time. Don't put too much pressure on yourself to think, oh, you need to get this done now. Like you only have like a couple chances to kill him. You know, this game is not meant for that. Obviously, if you can kill the monster fast, yes, absolutely go for it. But if you can't, don't beat yourself up. But when you go for these little tenderizer attacks, like I said, be very careful. He will catch you. It's not even a matter of if, like most of the time he will. See, I go for the wall bangs, do all of that. Like, if you think you can go for it, go for it. If you can't, practice it. Just practice, practice, practice is what I would say when you're fighting this guy. And when he does that little fireball attack, he'll essentially just chase after you from the air. It can get really annoying, as you can see there, but it takes practice and sometimes just good good AI from the monster. Like, since he's not on his hind legs right now, I can't go for my I can't exploit the little cone, so you'll just have to. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can get him to do it. And sometimes too, if your palico gets in the way, it will ruin it, but here we go. Make sure you hide behind there. You really do not want him to catch you. And then I forgot it again, like I said in the last video, but bring smoke bombs. You really want to bring smoke bombs so he's not sitting up in the air wasting time. He's not like Alatreon where he'll just be up in the air the whole time while you're worrying about the DPS check. But here he can still waste your time if he's just flying in the air all the time. So this is where, I don't use the temporal mantle yet, but this is where the heavy artillery will come into play once he actually drops. But if you notice though, I'm not going to go for it yet because you really want to tenderize that chest before you do this. Now, this is a little dangerous, but I'm going to go for it. Just all chest shots. Headshots too if you think you need to, but see that the little flinch? And then boom, he's down, and I just broke the chest. That's accomplished like several things at once. See if I can get this real quick before he gets aggro. Oh, perfect. Okay. So now he's off of aggro. Means I could push him to the wall. If this will hit, hopefully it does. Ah, there we go. Nice. Oh, Lord. Ooh. You see what I mean, though? You can bait it out, but right there, if I wasn't paying attention, I would have died. But you know what I mean? If you die, so what? Try again. There we go. Broke the head. Look at that. Sometimes you'll think, oh man, I don't think I'm gonna break the head close enough to the third round. You will. There is a chance, like I've gotten it before, where I've broken the head twice. Like once in the first round, I got pretty good at doing some predictions. And then obviously I did it again on the second. Okay. Here, you just wanna obviously just go where it tells you to go. You wanna get behind this gate and you really wanna make sure that you close this in time. Especially if you're in a team match, because if three of you, pretty much if you guys get stuck behind there, like if you're too far towards the edge of the screen or the edge of the map, you won't make it in time. Over. Because if all three of you go, that's it. Ooh, don't do that. Yeah, if you've noticed, when he was about to charge up that fireball attack, it wasn't purple. If it's like kind of like a purplish blue flame, then
run for your lives! Everyone run for cover!
Am I gonna die? Yep. Yep, see? I fainted there. Oh yeah, so when you get to the third phase, he's gonna be doing this a lot. Every time he does it is an indicator of how close to death he is. But yeah, like I said, don't be afraid to use max potions. Don't be afraid to bring craftables and all that, so you're not struggling to heal. Okay, you see a lot of the attacks he's doing is just trying to stop me from hitting his chest. That should be the last one he does. That means he's at 5%, so you're right there. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Also, if you break his head twice, you are guaranteed to get an evil eye, which you do need, I believe, to craft the weapon, any of his weapons, I think 1 or 2 of his armor, and to just upgrade it too. You also need to fight like some of the harder monsters and get their, I think their strongest rubies, or strongest, not strongest, but rarest material to upgrade them. Or not upgrade them, but to craft them. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. You know, I think probably the next one I'll do is either work with the hunting horn or the greatsword. I would think the hunting horn may be easier. The greatsword, you have to know certain things, or may even take on Alatreon just to make it a little easier just to get this weapon. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and hope to see y'all again soon.